In my previous videos, we set up our own certificate authority. Then we installed our cluster and we set up the GitLab Kubernetes agent. Now, in the previous episode, I showed you how to install Cert Manager with the GitLab Kubernetes agent to have it all reproducible. Now we're ready to load our own certificate authority in our cluster. So let's get those certificates loaded. I'm Garrett, and this is TheFatRat. To get our self-signed certificate authority loaded into our cluster, we're going to use the configuration we created a few episodes ago. Now, if you don't have that, please click up here or check down below, follow the link and get it set up. That way, you're ready for this video. So, what we're going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to take our pre-created self-signed certificate authority and we're going to run an ansible rule that will install it into our cluster. Now, please note, in order for this to work, we do need also Cert Manager to be set up because we are using custom resource definitions of Cert Manager. Now, in my previous episode, I showed you how to set up Cert Manager with the GitLab Kubernetes agent. You can check down below, follow that, get it all set up so that Cert Manager is ready to go. Now, let's deploy our own certificate authority. So if you have everything set up, you have your own certificate authority in your certificates repository, and you have Cert Manager installed and running on your cluster. Now, let's jump to VS Code. So here we are. That was fast. So what we have here is our certificate repository. In search, we have our generated certificates, our root, our chain. We earlier created a vault certificate, and we even have our host for deployment. So you can install it to your server, so you can install it to your nodes. Now, the difference is that I've updated this repository and now there's also a KVS role. And that role is designed to install, the certificates to our cluster. Now what we do need is configuration. So under roles, KVS, defaults and main, you will see the default configuration. Because we're also going to use our KVS certificate that we created earlier to issue a wildcard certificate for any KVS domain. In that way that we have any kind of tool in our internal load balancer, as I explained in the cluster design, will have its own nice certificate. Now what we're going to do here is I am going to change the namespace because I want this wildcard certificate to be loaded into the traffic namespace because that's where traffic is gonna run. You can take this, copy this configuration, take it to groupforce alt.yaml according to what you set up in the README. And as you can see, I set it up here, KVS wildcard enabled, we're gonna create it and load it into the namespace traffic. So with all that set up, we're ready to deploy. Now, in order to load our own certificates into the cluster, we simply only need to run the KVS playbook. So we're gonna give ansible playbook and we're gonna run the KVS playbook. Let's go. So it's now connecting to the cluster. It's creating everything. It's rebuilding the chain to make sure everything is in the right order. And we're done. That was really fast. So why don't we go check if everything was set up correctly? So let's jump to our cluster. Here we are. And we didn't get any errors for Ansible. So why don't we first check secrets? Let's check all the secrets. And here we are. So we have here, look. We have a root CA, we have the local and the KVS certificates we created earlier. That's pretty cool. We even have our wildcard certificate. That's so cool. It looks all okay, actually. So it actually says that it is for a domain name star.k3s, *.k3s. cluster issuer. We have K3s secret. We have a certificate. Let's check cluster issuers. Amazing. So we got the root CA, the local, and the K3s. All signed, verified. Looks all perfect. We can actually describe. Everything looks perfect. So secrets are loaded. The cluster issuers are loaded. And here you can actually see why we needed Cert Manager. So of the API version, it's certmanager.io/v1. So this is actually the reason why we needed Cert Manager to be installed first. And it actually says keep pair verified. So that was a quick and easy way of setting up our own certificate authority into our cluster. If you like this video, comment down below, like, subscribe, and I see you in the next one. I'm Garrett, and this is Timbertech.